Hey guys, you're very welcome to the weekend love messages and guidance. Let's see what Spirit would like us to know, and some insight into the events around love and relationships, family, friends, romantic love in all its forms. So I have pre-shuffled the deck, guys, and we're going to go ahead and see what the energies want to show up as and what messages we get. We are using the Wisdom Seekers Tarot. So Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles was on the bottom of the deck when I first took out the cards. I was also channeling earlier King and Queen of Wands. The message coming in around showing me the King and Queen of Wands card with the Tower card, and expect the unexpected message, and also that there, oh, don't let me lose, there was an energy of meeting your energetical match, or meeting your match. Somebody being very, this is equaling matching your energy when it comes to sex and intimacy, as well as attraction also. So Queen of Pentacles showing up here. Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is kind of King of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands coming in. Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody is in love. Somebody is falling for you. Or you're absolutely falling for somebody here. Hanged Man. And the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Swords. I like Four of Swords energy. So this could be popping off after a long period of being single. This could also be of a long period of disconnection, or you may not have been communicating. I mean, it could be days or weeks, months. I don't feel like it's years. For a small few people, this could be absolute communication coming in from someone from the distant past, because this King of Wands looks like he's had a long journey and he's just about to arrive at his destination being you. Yes, absolutely. So Four of Swords is that disconnection and communication. It's also your rest and recuperation and meditation card. So overall, this weekend, guys, don't forget to take time out. Like, even if you go and lie down in your bed, put on your headphones and listen to a 30-minute meditation or a 30-minute subliminal or frequency music, which I've been doing for the last few days, listening to frequency and subliminal messaging around self-love. Okay, guys, so that might help also. But do remember to take time out to breathe and to be in your own energy, because overall, I do feel like there might have been a disconnection or a lack of communication here. Queen of Pentacles, this queen, the minute I saw her, I was like, well, this queen may be ready to kind of give up up this pentacle and not necessarily give up it but in a positive way here. So maybe after, like we have 2 4s here, 4 of Swords in the normal Rider-Waite deck, Moon card and the Magician and the 8 of Cups. Death, definitely Tower, Prince of Pentacles. So there might have been unexpected things that took place, and the death card here brought an ending with the Tower. So after unexpected like rendezvous or get together, there might have been a disconnection here, where you were ready kind of to say, well, I mean, are we going to different directions here or are we coming together? You know, you can look at the boats here and say like they're either coming together or they're moving further apart in distance. And here they're showing me 2 boats that have come together. So yes, I do feel a disconnection or no communication taking place here, or has taken place. Travel and distance as well could have been a factor. The Magician, somebody is trying to bring about an experience or a situation that they've been thinking about, that they've been trying to manifest into reality. The Moon card here, this Moon card has kind of, it's a weird moon, isn't it? Is that like the pentacle or something that's covering half of the moon? But this is absolutely, it's like, I mean, something could have taken place around the new moon in Sagittarius, or in Sagittarius, yes, last month in June, or the new moon in Cancer. So 2 4s here, 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords is where you have the wounded warrior resting on a bed. His swords are down and he's healing. So some of you may have gone through physical sickness or surgery, or this is literally a disconnection of communication, which is what the initial feeling that I got. But it looks like the 4 of Pentacles here is an energy of where you kind of have that stubborn energy where you're refusing to let go or to compromise or to release things that are not serving you. But I feel that this energy may very well be you, and you're now willing to take the shield down from your heart, or something happens that prompts you to be ready to open up, because this Queen does not fear. You know, she is very secure in her beauty, in her confidence. She has a beautiful home. You definitely may have be able to look after yourself, whether you're male or female. This is you taking care of business, taking care of yourself, being that independent woman, that independent man, that absolutely is very attractive and alluring energy, and very like earthy, down to earth type of nature here. So I feel like these 5 Pentacles that are showing up here, which brings us to the 5 Pentacles energy, which does represent a lack mindset or a loss or the lack of finances or material security. I feel like that you have conquered that energy, and now it's time for you to open up from what you have built upon. The fours will always represent stability. So even though that you're taking time out to mentally recuperate, physically rest, and also to release and let go of items, material things, and other elements that kept you closed off. So you might be having a really good clear out of your energy, absolutely. Cleaning your home, throwing out old clothes, old items, or recycling or donating them. But this queen is ready to give up this pentacle. And I mean in terms of her, she is ready to let down her guard or her shield and open up. And this what you could absolutely be in the energy of, or you're in the energy of the Knight of Wands. So you're the one coming towards this queen. But like there is an energy of like this, the two people are kind of not even noticing each other because there was a wedge here. And you know that old saying, seeing the woods from the trees. And this is where you do have that emotional disconnection, or you do have that time, space, and energy separate, and you can take the distance to see. So when you come out of the woods and you move through the trees and you put a bit of distance between you and the woods, you can clearly see that it's just trees. Whereas before, when you're in the woods, you might feel lost or disorientated or unknowing what direction to go in. But this king looks very determined in his actions, and he also looks like he knows exactly where he's going. The Hanged Man coming right underneath the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And this is what I feel, guys. This is a situation that's going to turn your view or your perspective or something, so your reality upside down here. And depending on your perspective, this could be good or bad. You know, everybody's situation is different, but life won't be viewed the same anymore. Once you release that pentacle and you're opened up, once you put down the warrior shield and sword, putting down the sword. This sword has protection of the door. So you're like, this is what I feel, that you're there taking your time out, taking your pause, looking after yourself, doing you, you know. You might be spending a lot of time at home or on projects or just working out and just enjoying luxury, enjoying your abundance, enjoying your environment. And this is Neptune and Pisces, so the rose-coloured glasses are now popping off, where something that you perceived is not that energy, and also that now you're seeing things from a different point of view, from a different perspective. You're turning here in a like, it's like, so yes. And what I meant to say about the sword was, this sword is guarding your energy, and so is your shield. So you're on guard here, and you also only want the truth. You also only want honesty in terms of integrity. So if you're going to come, are you going to come with honesty or the willingness to open up to an open conversation, a dialogue where there is no pretense or facade, that you are absolutely in your integrity and the ability to be able to speak your mind. So you might find a different way to articulate yourself over this period of time, and these are the energies that are around all love. So this is in terms of relationships with your family, with your friends, with the people that you live with, your partner, whoever you encounter. They don't seem to be able to come next or near your energy unless they're going to come aligned with truth and integrity. It's like trying to lie to an empath or a psychic, or like, I know when somebody's lying. Yes, most of us do, but we second guess it. Now, what beautiful energy comes under, like, if you can see, this is how spirit is showing me that this is most likely your energy, and this is the person or the situation or the people's energy that you're dealing with. And absolutely, we have, not only does this king have clarity of mind, but he also has clarity of his heart. And look, there is like water coming from the clouds. So everything in nature has an order, has a reason. Without water, we would not have life. And the emotions seem to be very much like they're coming in two different directions here. They're coming out of two different directions, which again, where did I see? Yeah, they bring me back here to the ships. So your perspective is either going to bring you together or separate your energies. And I think that requires us to be willing to let the guard down and to open up, because somebody is definitely fanning the flames of passion here, guys. So very beautiful energy, absolutely. And the magician wanted to come to the front, Four of Swords. There's an expression of how somebody feels, but they may be very guarded also, because come to think of it, like, they're the ones with the Ace of Swords on their side. So they're looking for honesty as well. And that requires, back full circle, that requires you opening up. So one of the Ascended Masters was stuck in the Angel cards. Go now. Taking action, absolutely. So today, ask yourself, what will my future self thank me for doing today, in 6 months' time, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time? What would my future self thank me for doing? Archangel Michael, guys, absolutely beautiful energy here. A lot of, you do have courage and strength on your side. And Archangel Michael here is helping to cut the cords of old wounds, so that not only can you mentally heal, and they're also going through this energy as well of a healing, of really connecting with their higher self, connecting with their angels and guides, even if it's subconsciously. And Archangel Michael is here. He is the angel that has the sword of truth and clarity. He has the sword of courage and strength, and he can guide you always and protect you. So clearing and shielding your energies, guys, as I always say, is absolutely very important. Blessings. So look at all, and again, it's like the Queen of Pentacles, the energy of gratitude. Like everything looks so abundant and vibrant. There's life all around you, and you have a lot of blessings in your life. So again, I was listening to some I am gratitude affirmations. I may link it in I'll link it in the description box, guys. It's about 17 minutes long. And you might like listening to that as well. Really nice visuals. So power. So this card speaks of your unlimited power as a limitless spiritual being. It talks about asserting yourself, having the confidence to take action, having the confidence to go after what you want, stepping into your leadership role, not being afraid of having power, because power can often have a negative connotation, especially when we see so many people abuse their power or authority or position in life. So you might have some past life healing energies here. Archangel Michael can help you cut the cords to past lives where you may have abused your power or your authority that caused hurt and pain not only to yourself but to others. And that might be preventing you from asserting yourself. And the daily reading yesterday, guys, that I posted on Thursday was Stand Your Ground. And again, this energy of having not being fearful of being powerful, because you can be powerful in a loving and caring way. So ask Archangel Michael to cut those cords and send healing energy to you and anybody that may have been affected by times in this life or past life where you may have abused your power or position or authority in any way, shape or form. And you will feel yourself being able to be a lot more assertive and to stand up for yourself. Absolutely. The ability and the confidence to speak your mind is so undervalued or underestimated, because it takes a lot of self-assurance, self-worth. A lot of us were conditioned as children to shush, to be quiet, to don't make noise, to don't talk. You may not have been allowed to talk or speak your mind or share your opinion, and that caused you to kind of go into silence or not share your perspective or not speak your truths. And truth and integrity, absolutely. And remember, guys, that you can't always expect honesty from others, but you can absolutely expect it from yourself. Which brings me over to the soul lesson cards, and let's see what affirmation that we can use at this time to help us. Adversity. So I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Absolutely, guys, and we get this card regularly here. So hurdles and obstacles and bumps in the road should not deter us. When the going gets tough, it's time for us to buckle down and try and stay in the energy of gratitude and love, even when you face challenges. And that's one of the things that is mentioned in that video that I just spoke about. So I'll definitely link that for you guys. And love. So I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, because the energy of love and gratitude is very high vibrational. And if you can achieve that, self-love, it starts with self-love. So we're asking our spirit guides, our ancestors, our passed on loved ones, what wisdom, what guidance do they have for us right now? Vulnerability. So this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition rather than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense of feeling vulnerable as somehow a negative connotation, a negative condition. So exactly, guys, summing up everything that I said in the reading, that's where it's time to open up. It's time to put down our war shields and our swords, and it's time to absolutely just be willing to be vulnerable and understand that being vulnerable is not a sign of weakness. And that being vulnerable allows us to open ourselves up to our intuitive body, to our emotions, and that helps us have a much more graceful and happier existence also. So guys, I hope and I trust that this reading and these messages help you in some way over the weekend. Have a lovely, wonderful weekend, guys, and look after yourselves. Take care.